The narrations mention that Imam al-Hussein did not stay in Medina for more than 2 weeks after the death of Muawiyah and the so-called inauguration of Yazid, because Muawiyah dies on the 15th and Imam al-Hussein leaves Medina to go towards Mecca on the 27th of Rajab, which means less than 2 weeks Imam al-Hussein remained in Medina. The narrations mention he bids his family farewell, and with 30 individuals or 45 individuals according to other narrators, primarily his family members and some few loyal companions who were with him from the time of Medina, they leave Medina in the darkness of the night abruptly, heading towards Mecca. And while Imam al-Hussein left Medina, he was heard to be reciting this verse of the Quran, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. فَخَرَجَ مِنْهَا خَائِفًا يَتَرَقَّبْ قَالَ رَبِّي نَجِّنِي مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الظَّالِمِينَ. And he came out of the city, yani Medina, in fear, looking over his shoulders. يَتَرَقَّبْ. This is the same verse of the Quran that Nabi Musa recited when he was fleeing from Fir'aun. And we have 2 majalis, the comparison between the jihad of Imam al-Hussein and the jihad of Nabi Musa, inshallah, in the following nights. Imam al-Hussein comes out reciting the verse. He came out of his city in fear. Look at the words of the Quran. In fear. Yatarakkab, looking over his shoulders, not knowing when and where he will be attacked. Qala, he said, Rabbi, O my Lord, najjini min al-qawmi al-dhalimin. Grant me salvation from the community of the oppressors. Tayyib. From here, there arises a question. Does it make sense that the Imam is scared for his life? Does it make sense that Imam al-Hussein would be scared of death? Su'al. Walid wants to kill him. There are plots for assassinating Imam al-Hussein inside of Medina. Yazid has sent assassins who are disguised as civilians within the city of Medina, who can kill Imam al-Hussein at any time, which is why he leaves abruptly in the night. And then on top of that, he's reciting the verse of the Quran that he left the city while he was scared. My question to you is, does it make sense that an Imam is scared? Is it possible that the Imam can be scared for his life? Yani, what was there for Imam al-Hussein to fear? How do we answer this question? And it is important that we equip ourselves to these answers, because we live in a time of fitna of aqa'id, where people plant doubts, seeds of doubts in regards to Shi'ism and our true faith. If a person comes and asks, can it be possible that the Imam is scared? Why would he be scared? The answer. Number one, if we say that Imam al-Hussein was scared for his life, in the sense that he did not want to die or was escaping death, and as a result he left Medina, ya'ni Imam left Medina to save his life. This is what the assumption would be. Sahih lola? If this is the assumption, then we say that this assumption is invalidated, because before Imam al-Hussein left Medina, when his brother Muhammad ibn Hanafiya asked him, "O Hussein, why do you leave Medina to go towards Iraq? Indeed, I fear for your life that you may be killed, because the people of Kufa may desert you like the way they deserted your father and your brother." What did Imam al-Hussein say? Sha Allah ayyarani qatila. Imam al-Hussein said, it is the will of Allah that I should be sacrificed and martyred. Meaning what? Imam al-Hussein, before he left Medina, already knew that he is going to get killed. Number one, this is the first answer. Number two, when Imam al-Hussein left Medina to go towards Mecca, you would think that when a person is being sought for, and people from the government is trying to assassinate him, if he was fleeing from Medina towards Mecca, would he flee? Would he run away using the main roads, or would he use the inside roads? Person who doesn't want to be detected would not escape from one city to another using the major motorways or major highways. The historians, Sunni and Shia, mentioned that Imam al-Hussein, when he left Medina, went towards Mecca using the major, most well-known travel route. And anybody who was looking for Imam al-Hussein would know that this is the place to find him. Such that even one of his companions told him, "Ya Hussein, don't travel using the main road. Use some of the unknown roads such that you may not be found." Imam al-Hussein insisted that he wants to use the major roads even if he is killed. So we understand from these two answers that Imam al-Hussein was not scared of death. He knew that he was going to die. Then the question is again, if he knew he was going to die, then what was he scared of? Because the verse of the Quran that he recited, فَخَرَجَ مِنْهَا خَائِفًا. What was Imam al-Hussein scared of? Ikhwani, Ahibbai, Imam al-Hussein was not scared of his life. He was not scared of death. He was rather, his fear was that by him being killed inside of Medina prematurely, the revolution of Karbala would be nipped in the bud. And because the revolution of Ashura commemorates the safety, marks the safety and the continuity of Islam, the word fear in the Quran over here means that Imam al-Hussein was fearing, yani he was worried about the safety of this religion. He came out of Medina in fear, in a state of fear, not fear for his own life, fearing for the safety of this religion. Look at how precise this is. And this is something that is mamduh. This is something that is praiseworthy for a person to have concern about the religion.